Now let's talk about it. J-Lo has been under fire for literally everything. Like, this girl breathes and they tell her, you canceled. Like, people are trying to cancel her right, left, and center, and it is hilarious to actually watch and listen to it. But at the same time, you're like, what did she do? What did she do, guys? Anyway, the thing that is causing the most, rumblings on the streets is her and Ben Affleck. So Bennifer, as they like to call them, have had quite an interesting storyline. I'm just going to give you the timeline so you can be able to sort of like piece it together. So the two of them met back in 2002, where J-Lo and Ben Affleck were attending. They were on a set of Gilgi, and J-Lo had just gotten her second divorce. Yeah, had gotten her, she'd broken up with her second husband, and that was already like a lot. Like, why at 2002 you already had two husbands, honey? What's going on? And in November of 2002, the same year, J-Lo got a proposal from Ben Affleck, and this was a massive ring. It was like a huge diamond ring, pink diamonds to be specific, 6 carats if you're counting. And then in September 2003, they announced that they're going to break up simply because they feel like, there's too much public media. Like, the media is like in our faces, and we do not want that. So they broke up due to public media attention. And apparently in 2004, they announced they were actually, no, they paused their wedding. Sorry, in 2003, September, they called off their wedding and blamed it on the attention from the media. And then in January of 2004, they officially announced that they were separating. Now, fast forward to July 2021, J-Lo posts a picture of her and Ben Affleck, and we're like, are they together? Are they back together? And then they actually do announce that they are dating for the second time. And in 2022 April, this is during COVID, they actually, Ben actually proposes to J-Lo again. And during this time, they actually have a private ceremony for their wedding. But in July of 2022, the same year, they actually have like a public huge wedding, and this was crazy. I'm just like, y'all are doing it. But this has been like the best part of their relationship, I guess, because 2 years later, they've had all sorts of drama going on around them. We've had all sorts of allegations that, J-Lo is doing too much and Ben Affleck is like over it. We had rumors of them breaking up because every single picture that the paparazzi took was of Ben looking like he was a sad sop, and J-Lo looking like she was faking it, okay? We had photos of them slamming cars and them, just arguing and bickering all the time. And this was becoming a very consistent thing in 2024, I think over the last month or so. Now, unfortunately for them, when we spoke about them last week and we said that they're actually rumors that Ben is living in a different house from J-Lo at this moment in time, we're like, are they going to break up? Like, what's going on? What's going on? Additionally, she went to the Met Gala on her own. Ben said he was busy, but then very quickly went to the roast of, I forget his name, that hockey, the player, the basketball player. Was he basketball or baseball? I can't even remember. That guy, what's his name? One of the goats in sports in America. I forget what his name was. He went to that roast and he actually roasted him. So guys are like, why didn't you attend the Met with your wife, but you were very quick to go to this roast? Like, what's going on? Fast forward to the drama of her, self-sponsoring her whole movie, documentary about her life, and self-sponsoring it for upwards of 16 million pounds. That's crazy. 16 million, between 20 million USD and 16 million. I'm talking about million pounds. Do you know how much money that is? Multiply that by 140 or something like that. That's how much money she spent on the self-sponsored documentary, because no one wanted to have anything to do with it. Additional to that, there's the flop of her first movie where she was like a Libra talking with astro signs. She had all the biggest names there, but even Post Malone was on this movie, but nobody cared. People didn't watch it. Then fast forward to the documentary that now is being rated at, 4.2, and she has a brand new movie. It's a sci-fi wherein a fan actually tried to find out whether or not she and Ben Affleck are breaking up or separating, and she said, please, this is not the time or the space to talk about it. Like, she's really just like, fast forward to her being trolled heavily because of that scene on her documentary where she's like sitting across from a mirror and playing with her hair and saying that, oh, when I let my hair down, this reminds me of me when I was 16 in the Bronx running around in the blocks. And guys are like, girl, what you mean? What you mean? First of all, you never run in any blocks. Forget the Bronx blocks. And additionally, we don't remember you for being that cute. And if you so love the Bronx and are willing to mention it every single time you get online anywhere, then why haven't you done anything for the community? Girl, what have you done? Yeah, she right, left, and center is just J-Lo. You're bad, J-Lo. Fast forward to at the Met Gala where she was dressed like a crazy beautiful gown, and when one of the photographers I think asked her what she was wearing, she literally was walking past him and then she mentioned the name of the outfit that she was wearing, the brand of the outfit she was wearing. Like, this person is just a peasant. She has no time for him, and she has been hazed for that. Like, can you tell? It's a lot on the J-Lo camp. Yeah, it's quite a bit. It's really a bit. So J-Lo is not having a good year, honestly. It's not okay. Because the final nail on the coffin is that she had a tour, a world tour that she was trying to put out called This Is Me Now. And unfortunately, the rumor is that it actually was canceled. But what she was trying to say was, she purported that she's canceling the tour because, you know, she has to take time with her family and be with her family and her friends, blah, blah, blah. Like, she was going through a tough time, and she said she'll be back. But according to the magazines in page 6, guys are saying that baby girl didn't have people coming to her performance. The album had barely 14,000 copies sold, and this is in comparison to what she used to rake before. It was like 8 million plus copies being sold of her singles and her albums, and now nobody cares. They said that the reason why she canceled was the embarrassment that she would be coming to perform to barely anyone in these stadiums and studios. Like, how crazy is that? Her life is not going well. She is not okay. Somebody check up on J-Lo, because dang, it's a lot. So that